Yo, what's good, everybody? Maxy The Great. Today we got a CJ the Champ vid, baby. Beyond Scared Straight JoJo edition, bro. I think I've only seen the first 2 episodes. After that, I haven't seen nothing. So we're gonna jump into it. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. All right, he makes really good anime videos. Look at the description down below to his channel. Let's get started.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to jail.
I beg your pardon?
Goddamn prison. Because Jolyne has been locked up.
The last Beyond Scared Straight on here was crazy.
We're taking a tour of the Green Dolphin Street prison. Because my God, this prison is out of pocket. This makes Alcatraz look like a daycare. But ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and relax as we dive into the aquarium.
It probably not that bad.
Pure ignorance.
You punk ass, hook ass.
Yeah, it probably just
behavior.
Oh.
And a priest beating in the name of the Holy Spirit on this special programming of
Beyond Scared Straight JoJo edition. Alright, let's see.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So we're probably all wondering, alright, so how did our boy Jotaro's daughter end up getting locked up? Well, obviously, we have to start from the beginning. So we start off in these holding cells, and they talking about master... What?
I beg your pardon?
Something about the moonlight going in through the shape of the window box.
Turns me on.
What? Right
already?
It's the first scene of the season, and they already talking about...
Yo, we're talking about nothing.
In this unsanitary ass cell. And then old girl talking on the left like, oh, y'all some nasty assholes, ain't you? And then Jolyne start talking and she like, don't be talking, boo-boo. I could tell just by your finger. You in here for... And some people really wonder why this show was called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So then old girl like, oh, so you really like that. So how did you end up in here? Jolyne Cujo, 19 years old. I'm in here for stealing and hit and run. Miss Cujo, can you please explain to me your situation right now? First of all, man, I'm innocent, so let's get that straight. Well, I'm sorry, man, but if I'm reading this correctly, it says back when you were 14, you had 2 burglary charges?
That's it?
Times are rough. That's what happens when your dad leave you at 14. Okay, well, can you just please explain the situation? Well, you see, what had happened was, me and my nigga Romeo was riding down the street. Now, I thought he was real cute, even though his barber this shit up right before he picked me up. I don't know what he was going for, but
I don't know what that is. For what I'm looking at.
My bad, Chief. So, long story short, we ended up hitting a nigga. So I'm trying to call 911, but Romeo said, Jolyne, don't do it. Homie already dead. So let's get his body and shove his ass in the trunk. So obviously I'm freaking out and everything, but then he said, Jolyne, listen, I'm Romeo and you my Juliet. So stop acting weird and shit and let's shove the motherfucker in the trunk. So we shoved him in the trunk and that's why I'm here. Okay, so what you're telling me is Romeo hit the victim, right? I ain't telling you nigga, I ain't no fed. Yo funeral.
Jail time. Yeah, jail time.
So while they're still talking, he ends up giving her this tray, and on this tray is a pendant, and he says it's from her dad. So obviously she like, my dad, that bum ass, I don't want this shit. But then the pendant ends up plucking her. And well, we all know what happens in JoJo when something weird hits you. Like, let's say a mask or an arrow.
Start going crazy.
She ends up getting transported over to the prison. And then she meets old girl again. Y'all know what the going on? It's your girl, Hermes.
Robert 7-11.
Second time in here, and for this offense.
So all she did is put a body in the trunk and she got sent to a maximum security prison?
I'm in here for robbing the 7-Eleven across the street. So then she starts telling Jolyne, girl, I hope you got some money on you. If you ain't got no Benjamins on you, you gonna turn into a pack. And bruh, she got it stitched in there. She said, I got 5 20s in one and 50 in the other. So they tell Jolyne to get off. So when she gets off, she can still hear the people in the bus. And the officers are trying to rob Hermes. So she take out the 20 in her head, but they like, hey, shorty, that ain't gonna be enough. So we're gonna have to take off them stitches. But then this thread ends up coming from Jolyne's hand. And that thread ended up slicing off homie's ear.
Oh my God.
So then after this, she ends up having her trial. And this is where it started to get wild. So the judge says, I see that you took this plea deal, but the thing is, the body that you disposed of, homeboy was still alive. So therefore, you are an accessory to murder. So that'll be 15 years.
Oh, that's it? For murder? ain't too
Look
bad.
at the lawyer, bruh. Just let it happen. She like, wait a minute. This makes no sense. I struck a deal. And look at this Middle-earth elf ass acting like nothing happened. So
That's
he
crazy.
walks back, and this whole time, homeboy was getting freaky with Romeo.
Hey,
So
yo!
Jolyne got packed up, and she was sent off to the Green Dolphin Street prison.
He got off by booty busting? That's tough. This man was digging in his yammies. Holy, what the fuck? Dude, I was wondering, like, why she went to the bigger prison? A murder? That's tough. She should have found herself a lawyer that you know what I'm saying, could have got her off in more ways than one.
Prison. So while she's going through intake, she ends up seeing the lawyer again. And look at her, she like, ooh, I swear to God, I'm gonna choke the shit out of your ass. So while he's driving away, one of her threats come through his AC. And she ended up choking the nigga.
Oh. Damn.
Nah, bro,
Put in the
she
pack.
really like that. So then after
Demon.
this, we end up meeting the warden. Loco Barocco, I'm the warden here at Green Dolphin Street Prison, and this is my assistant, Charlotte. All right, everybody, that's a rundown of the prison. Are there any questions or concerns? Yes, what about? Should I say that you can speak? No, sir. That's what I thought. So do yourself a favor and shut your ass up. So then we end up meeting her cellmate, Gwess. So Jolyne tries to put her stuff on the bottom bunk, but she throws a whole barbell at her. And look at her, the bottom bunk is mine, you nasty. You could take the top. But she ends up having the pendant, and there's this bird, and there is a literal person in there. So then she over here sitting on this bench yelling at this bird, and she ends up choking the life out of the bird. Yo, somebody called.
Yo, what the
Jolyne
hell
ends up
going
grabbing
on?
The bird, and that nigga is out of commission. So then Gwess comes over and grabs her like a titan. And she forces her to put on this rat suit so she can help her escape prison. So she makes
Hell
Jolyne
nah.
run through this gate, but her body starts to grow again. So while she's running back to the gate, this ugly ass stand, oh my God, look like a gremlin. So she ends up getting stuck in this bar. So Google Dolls tries to jump up and kill her, but she ends up smacking that nigga. She's like, oh my God, is this my stand? So she ends up rocking her shit.
Whoa.
And look at her. Oh, you really thought you was about to pull a fast one on it, huh? Well, I'm about to beat you like my daddy, bitch.
Damn, 600 piece.
Life out of her. So yeah, bro, she was done. And she took the bottom bunk from my ass.
Damn,
Her
there we
sorry
go.
ass take the top bunk. So then the next day, Jolyne over by the phones, and this girl come over and ask her for some money, and she's saying she'll pay it back. So she give her some spare change, but
She
then
ain't
Gwess
gonna pay
come
it
back
back.
over and she like, Jolyne, girl, what the hell are you doing giving your money out like that? That's how you become a bitch. You best go get your money back or you gonna be looking like her. Bitch. So Jolyne goes and tracks her down and asks her for the money back, but then the girl says, didn't I say I'll pay you back? What's wrong with you, nigga? Does your brain now work or something? Because obviously you can't process.
She about to get the
So
beast.
Jolyne walked back and she like, all right then. So she ends up putting some laxatives in her coffee. So she run off to the bathroom because she got a doo-doo, but Jolyne sitting in the bathroom. And she like, okay, I'm sorry. I'll give you your money back. You know what? I'll even double it.
Too
So
late
she
for that.
smacked the She like, sold. Now give me that $10. Appreciate doing business with you. So then
Finesse.
as she's walking over to the door, she sees this baseball, and then she sees this little boy. So then the kids start talking to him saying,
A
you
little boy.
have a visitor, but do not meet the visitor. So then after this, the kid disappears, and this guard comes over and smacks her in the hand. Bro said, what you doing looking at a ghost, bitch? Oh, I'll show you, Casper.
Oh, on her neck.
So then the next day, homeboy come back, and he started antagonizing her. He like, oh, sorry for yesterday. I mean, I didn't mean to hit you that damn hard, but you was touching the bars, and I had to follow the rules, my nigga. Oh, and by the way, you got a visitor. So she goes to see the visitor, and it's none other than Jotaro Kujo. I am him. Don't play with me, nigga. On the Dead Op Dio, on Jonathan Joestar's Heavenly Grave. I am him. So Jolyne looking at him and she like, oh, hell nah. So she socks the security guard and she like, oh, so it looks like you finally came back from that grocery trip. Did you ever get the milk, nigga? Cause damn, it took you long enough. But Jotaro's just looking at her like, Little girl, shut the up and sit down. Listen, you were framed. My homeboy right here. You wanna know why you were framed? Because you a Joestar. Our family been having ops since the 1800s. So Jolyne goes up to the door, but her handcuffs are off. And she ended up getting shot. Well, luckily, she ended up stopping it. So XxYungJayROn's Stan Manhattan transfer is like literal wall hacks with a ricochet effect. Look at homeboy posted up in his cell.
Dang,
sniper. So the
sniper.
security guard gets up and he ends up doming the security guard. Oh my God, first face Gabby and
man, it's
now
getting
face
active.
XxYungJayROn. God damn. Like, who's next? Face Usopp? So later on, they end up figuring out that this is a whole illusion. And what is all of this? Did somebody bust a lock? Nope. Nah,
they busted.
I got a dirty mind. No, we
Nah,
ain't doing
that's
this.
exactly what that is.
Then they escape the room, but then a guard approaches.
Nah, this
and
lit.
then another guard approaches. And the first one pops a cap in his ass. And they like, wait a damn minute. Ain't no way. It's that nigga face Gallier. Homie came in with the close combat because he was missing his shots. So homie starts.
Wasn't he just in the
Jojo
cell?
has to use Star Platinum, but then this Stan ends up coming behind him. Bro says, looks like you've fallen into my trap. Witness the power of White Tooth Snake. So bro pimp slaps him, and these discs come out of my boy's head. Bro basically stole my dude's rooms. Now he getting shot. Oh my God.
Man, it's
Jolyne
getting
puts him in a spin
bad.
cycle, then starts beating his ass. And look at Jotaro. He's like, looks like my daughter's beating some ass. Looks like I've done a great job as a father. Now I'm about to pass out.
God damn.
So Jolyne takes him outside, but it looks
He
like
died?
our boy is down for the count. But there is still hope. So she starts talking to the kid again, and he basically says, yo, dad got his soul snatched. So we learn the kid's name is Emporio. And bro grew up in the prison. He was born here. He was raised here. Oh my God. This nigga's pain.
I was born in it, molded by it.
So we go back to face XxYungJayROn after he got his ass beat. So White Snake pull up and he's like, looks like you got your ass beat. So therefore,
Ruthlessly.
you're kicked from phase. So after this, Jolyne ended up getting another 5 years added onto her sentence because of that escape. And she got stuck in the punishment war for like weeks. So a few weeks end up passing. So they got everybody outside. So the warden like, all right, everybody listen the up.
This is a weird warden.
Missing the other day, so
it's weird.
Somebody need to go find their asses. So Jolyne volunteers, and Hermes as well because she's like, have to tell her about my side quest. So they have to put these bombs on their wrists like they're the Suicide Squad or something. So the guard says, if you get 50 meters away from me, your ass goes boom boom. So he ends up getting on a 4-wheeler and he takes off. So they like, wait a damn minute. Hold on, homeboy, you going a little too fast. So later on, Hermes ends up catching up to Jolyne. So she's like, what's up, girl? I gotta tell you about my side quest. So you see, what had happened was, I got this new stand called Kiss. It's like some stickers, like some arts and crafts and shit. So I ended up beating it with a broom. And then I fought the same janitor. His name was McQueen. And he was trying to off himself. And every time he did that, the same thing happened to me. I even offered him my pennies, but I guess he didn't want no coochie. I also met a little nigga with the baseball cap. So that's why I'm talking to you right now. So later on, while they walking, the guard comes in and tries to antagonize him. So bro starts messing with him and tries to make him fall in crocodile doo-doo. Like, bro, what is wrong with these guards?
Bro,
and also, there are now 6 prisoners out there,
insane.
and they started off with 5. So somebody is an imposter. So then the bombs start beeping, and they look over at the officer, and that gone. And then a girl in the back like, wait a minute, why is mine beeping faster? Hold on.
Dead. Damn. What happened to the guard?
That's got to be one of the most tragic deaths I've ever seen. You really
It be
died
like
to
that,
a
though.
wrist bomb. So they
That's
pull up
tough.
on
It
him
be
and
like
they're
that.
like, all right, all 3 of y'all nasty motherfuckers, freeze. One of y'all is a stand user, so who is it? Fess up. So Jolyne ends up smacking this one girl. So Army's like, girl, why you hit her like that? And Jolyne said, shit, I don't know. I'm just going to drop all their asses. But then this one girl grabs her and all 3 of them start talking. And then what in the invader is that? So then the stand starts talking like, my name is Foo Fighters. Put some respect on my name, nigga. How dare you disrespect my set and run up on my lake? So homeboy start moving like an exoskeleton. But then Jolyne starts chasing after him. And then he's like, oh, I see you trying to get these discs. Well, too bad, you nasty bitch. But then she started making the tractor move and the disc are taking off with it. So homeboy hit the jets. He's like, my precious disc. How dare you hit a lick on me? But the dirt ended up slowing him down and homeboy was done for. So then Hermes was about to throw some dirt on him. But then Jolyne stops. She's like, stop. we're gonna keep him. So Hermes is like, you want to keep this ugly ass, peanut head ass, green bean looking ass alive? We should feed this water type Pokemon ass to the crops. But Jolyne said, no. I hereby announce this severed head of a water type Pokemon a Jobro. So they end up finding Star Platinum's disc. But then the girl that got blown up earlier then pulled back up. And she's like, hold on, it's your trusty homegirl Foo Fighters. I just went ahead and just took over the dead girl body. With this old pineapple head ass haircut she got and a leaf on her head. So they end up getting picked up by all the cops. So later on
this
that
is a crazy
evening, we see White Snake in the shed. And then we see the user. Father Pucci, I spin the block in the name of the Lord. I am that nigga. Father, I was wondering if I could get parole. Parole? You must be out of your damn mind. But Father, don't speak until I tell you to speak, bitch. Yes, Father. Now then, sister, have you paid your tithes and offerings this month? No, Father. Oh, nah, boo-boo, that ain't gonna do. Have you taken your communion this month?
Nope.
No, Father. Oh, sweet Lord, Heavenly Jesus, we got a sinner. But Father, I promise you. My. From the streets.
Hit the edge of the table.
My. From the streets did she emerge, and to the streets she shall return. And I say unto you, she is for the streets.
Amen.
So be not worried when she must return from when she came. Galatians chapter 1, verse 1 through 3. Drill that into your head. So later on, while they outside playing catch, this one girl starts sipping on FF water. So she like, hey, go get your nasty ass, busted ass 360 waves away from my goddamn water. So they keep on playing catch. And the girl that Pucci beat up pull up and she like, I bet y'all $100 y'all won't last. So Jolyne like, hold on, I ain't got that type of money. She said, it don't matter. I'll take anything of value. So Jolene's like, no, but then
give us some butt.
She's like, yo, Jolyne, we cannot pass this up. You see how many racks she got in her sock? We playing the game. Damn. So they start playing the game, but then Foo Fighters gets distracted. She like, hey, away from my cup, nigga. So she almost dropped the damn ball, but they end up making it to 100. So then she like, all right, then I throw it 100 more times and I'll give you a whole band. Take it or leave it. Hold on, wait a minute. You telling me she got a whole band in prison?
How?
Oh, wait, bro, what type of operation is she running up in here? So they playing for $1,000.
She must be selling coochie.
It's starting to get late. But then the guard come behind her. He's like, hey, nigga, time is up, so put the damn ball down. So she like, okay, here, I'll pay you for more time. So he like, all right, then. I'll be taking the glove, though. So she ends up almost dropping the ball, but she picks it up with her stand ability. But apparently, that was against the rules. So then old girl Stan comes out. Stan was like, pay your debt, so it rips out the money that was stuck in her side boob. Then she like, that ain't enough. So I'll be taking your liver. Oh my God. Hurt my liver over looking at that. So Jolyne and Foo Fighters start playing again so they can get her liver back. So they keep on running, so now they stuck on an elevator. So then she throw the ball out, but the security guard ends up catching the ball. Said, I'll be taking that. Thank you very much. And look at the ugly ass. She's like, game over, nigga. Now pay your debt. But then she ends up smacking her with the ball. She like, you really didn't think I would have a backup plan, did you? You should know my pickpocketing skill is maxed out. Stupid ass. Now I'm about to beat you like my great granduncle.
Damn. Woo.
She made it rain up in that hole. So then the next day,
then they collecting all that money.
So the big old lunch lady like, hey, what the f? Hold on, take a seat, boo-boo. Get real comfortable. Bitch, give me that. Take a coat too, sister.
Wipe down the seat, everything.
So then she ends up calling the Speedwagon Foundation. So they like, all right, listen, we still got your dad body up in here. So if you want to give us that disc, meet us in the courtyard. So then she end up walking up to this double chin looking guard. She got the Kodak going on and everything. So she started yelling, but then she saw that money. She said, you could pass. So then she sees Emporio again. He says, bring your ass over here. So then she ends up getting sent to this ghost room. She's like, hold on, what is going on? Why is homie in a piano right now? Weather report, I'm a certified meteorologist. And also this piano is comfortable as hell. So she's like, wait a minute, Emporio, so you're a stand user? Hell yeah, nigga, I'm Casper. Look, I could pull a whole bell out of my ass. I'm literally a video game character inventory. So they gonna try to get to the courtyard, so weather report's gonna come along and help. And my God, homie getting real close. Said, Hey, what's good with you? So they head into the courtyard, and what is that?
Is that a monkey?
Oh,
a
no,
man
bro,
monkey?
Look at him. Look at his shoes. This game rejects Spider-Man concept art. So while old Doodoo Man's on the prowl, Jolyne
Doodoo
starts
Man?
to float. So she's like, his standability is 0 gravity.
That's creepy as
So they
hell.
end up following old Doodoo Man to this room, and he started to suck all the oxygen out of the room. Bro made the room a vacuum. So then Weather Report ends up making some cloud suits. And then they end up beating Doodoo Man's ass. Thank God, bro. Get him off of my screen. Like, yo, this man Lang Wrangler gives me absolute nightmares. Like,
Creepy
when
ass.
I think of the boogeyman, I think of this nigga. So then
Doodoo
the
Man.
door starts to open, and Pucci is at the door. Bro, looking at Jolyne like,
Oh,
my
shit.
life, it isn't the fatherless child of Jotaro Kujo. Should I beat her ass right now or let her pass? So she's like, please, father, let me pass. So he just looked at her and said, all right, then. I don't
Yeah.
need to give up my identity yet. So she finally makes it to the courtyard. So she sees the dude. So she's thinking, oh my gosh, that's him. That's the contact. So she walks up to him, and this man pulls out the blicky.
What the
Pucci's like, stupid bitch. You really thought you was gonna get out of here with that disc? So we get a flashback to 1988, and this man Pucci is chilling with the biggest hater in anime history. This man Dio, the ultimate hating ass nigga, was like, I wake up, breathe, and hate. You know who I really hate though? Them goddamn Joe stars. So Pucci ended up learning the ways of
breathe,
Dio
hate.
to become an ultimate hating ass, so he could ascend to ultimate hating hood in heaven. So Weather
Hating
Report is
hood.
over here beat up, and
man
he's like,
spent all this time
I guess
hating?
I have to use my final attack.
That's unhealthy.
So it starts raining.
Just put her on a shirt?
Breaking news out in Florida, it is literally raining
Raining
frogs out there. I mean, it is Florida. Are we surprised that like this happens? No, we aren't. So yeah, this man Weather Report literally started making it rain poisonous frogs. So this man Pucci's like, God damn, I got all this on my $800 pants, nigga. So he starts counting prime numbers to calm himself down. So Pucci sees his guard. He's like, hey, cuz, open the door. But he starts running away. So he's like, you pussy. So he kicks the frog at dude and makes him go blood. Yo. So we got the
Savage.
dude to open the door, and he just left. So he walks
was
outside
cold.
to go get the disc from Jolyne, but she was shielding herself the whole time. So she got the disc off to the bird that was the actual contact. So this man Pucci was pissed. He goes over to her and starts going crazy. Bruh said, oh, you think you did something? You ain't do jack shit, nigga. That's why your daddy dead, and you will always be a fatherless ass child. So White Snake left. Jolyne went to the ICU, and it was just another day at the Green Dolphin Street prison.
Damn. I ain't like this.
So yeah, that was
Jail
Beyond
was
Scared
lit.
Straight JoJo edition. So hope y'all enjoyed.
What
also,
the hell?
1 million subscribers. Thank y'all very much, man. It's just mind-boggling to me. Like for real, like I'm just a dude that just likes to watch anime and talk about it, and it's just crazy to me, you know, that like we really up in here now.
that's a
So,
big W,
thank
though.
y'all so much, man. Make sure y'all go follow my other socials, and I am out of here.
That was wild. Alright, that's it. That's Beyond Scared Straight JoJo edition. Like I said, I haven't seen 99% of JoJo, but for what I've seen, this little segment right here, lit, bruh. Joint was active, bruh. Every stop, somebody was getting clapped. Like it was just weird, a little sussy, just a little bit, but it was good though. It was good. I'm surprised that it was going down like that in jail, bruh. Like it was like the guards was crazy, the warden was weird. Had a whole puppet, like a ventriloquist warden. I don't know what they got going on over there. I'd make sure I'd be a law-abiding citizen if I was in that universe, bro. No cap. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you already know what to do. Quay Max, aka Quay. AKA your favorite prisoner.